Hi, this is a reading for Sagittarius. Sorry, it's a bit dark. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Nine of Swords, unable to sleep. Anxiety, could be depression, isolation. A lot of worries, Sag. A lot of worries here. This could be you or someone you're dealing with. Oh, there's a new beginning. A new beginning that's being presented to a water sign, King of Cups. Could be a father figure, a spouse, a boyfriend, a friend, someone who's empathetic, nurturing. There's a level of kindness when it comes to King of Cups. Maybe that's what you're worried about if you're going to give this Ace of Wands this chance to the King of Cups. So you could be dealing with a water sign. What is this? Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius energy. Sagittarius. Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Something is taking shape here. Okay. Something is taking shape here. Okay. There's a choice to make here between practicality and what makes you happy. The cup. Practical part of, I don't know what this is that you're dealing with, but you're choosing between the practical side or what can make you really happy or fulfilled. Let's just say you have two offers at work, or two offers, but it's in a different one is, let's say one is in the hospital and the other one is in an office based work. You don't really like working with sick people, but then again the pay is quite higher, above, let's say above minimum wage. That is the practical side of things, and that's where your mind is pushing you to go. The practical side of things, high cost of living, obviously you go for what gives you more pay. Practical side of things, more, the pension contribution is higher. Practical side of things, you get to work, let's say in that hospital, work gives you the flexibility of working night shift and you prefer nights over days. Practical side of work, you have uniform and you just wear trousers, and just you can be as simple as you look like. You don't necessarily have to put on thick makeup, as opposed to, but it doesn't make you happy, but it's practical. But the other opportunity is an office based role where you get to wear makeup, dresses, or if you're a man, you get to wear a suit and tie, and you're basically just dealing with paperwork. So you have boss, it's a different kind of environment. The pay is less, but you feel more fulfilled with this kind of job. You would rather work in an admin role where there's less contact with sick people. And this is not even that kind of environment at all. It's completely different, but there's less pay, not a lot, but and let's say you have to travel an hour or you have to drive, or maybe the less contributions to pension, insurance, yada yada. Okay, but your mind is geared towards the practical side of this issue, and that's what's keeping you awake at night. Okay. But earlier we saw the Ace of Wands being presented to the King of Cups. So as I said, there could be an element here of giving a chance, of giving an offer to a King of Cups, to a water sign. So if you're dealing with a relationship situation, maybe you're thinking, shall I give this person a chance? The practical side of that is you're going to have a partner, you're going to have a next of kin, you're not alone. You're doing this for companion's sake. And you don't have to go through a lengthy divorce, a lengthy annulment, a lengthy separation where your parents and his or her family there will be negative consequences on each side, on both sides of the family. Do you know what I mean? That is the practical side of this. But what makes you happy is, but I don't want to, I'm not really happy with him or her anymore. But it's practical, and when you're with someone, you have someone to share your life with, you're not at your happiest, but you're not alone either. But at least you're not alone. So, but that is more practical for you. And you have someone to share the rent with, the bills. And maybe you're still considering the intimate part. And with the Knight of Cups, it's like, but I'm not happy with him or her anymore. I'd rather be alone. So that's what's keeping you at night if you're dealing with a relationship here. So let's go ahead and clarify that with, this is a dream interpretation oracle deck. What is this that Sagittarius is finding a difficult time deciding for, or deciding the roots of the matter? Yeah, as I said, I think this is about a partnership. It doesn't have to be partnership in romance alone. It could be literally as, it could be between employment situation. It could be about employment situation between you and your boss or another manager for another company. When I saw this card, the roots, I feel like there's a part of you that wants to hold on to things because you've built some kind of strong foundation with this person or with these people already. To yourself, but I've been married, I've been with them for 4 years now. I'm not just gonna throw that away. That is the practical side of this. I'm not just gonna throw that away, even if it doesn't make me happy. But I've built 4, 5, 8 years with this person. I'm not gonna do that. There's that element that you don't want to just let go. And it's keeping you up at night. But what I don't understand is the practical side of this situation is not particularly a happy situation for you, because you wouldn't be in the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you want to end something. That's what I'm getting here. There is somebody here who wants to end it. Okay? You're pushing through towards the gate, and you're like, this is someone who's like leaving the car park. Shall I just go now? And the gate is closing. The gate is closing. But I don't know. I mean, free will, free agency, it's up to you. Personally speaking, I've never been married. I don't know what it's like to be stuck with someone that you no longer want to be with. Maybe they've been cheating, they've been lying, or maybe you're not attracted to them anymore. But again, it's practical to stay with them. It's so practical to stay with them. They have the pentacle. Maybe they earn more than you, especially if you're a woman. And especially if there are kids, you have bills to pay. The kids have to be fed, clothed. A shelter has to be kept to keep a roof over the heads of the entire family. That is a practical side of it. And if you're a masculine Sagittarius, obviously you've built roots with this woman, with this person, and your parents know her. Your parents know her family. And this is something that you don't want to, you don't want to shake things up. You don't want to shake things up. It's, what's the point? Maybe you can stay another, what? Another 5-10 years of living this difficult life. For you, maybe it's difficult for you, but for the sake of the kids and the entire family, of the entire household, you're choosing what's best for everyone. Because the roots are heavily embedded down, are heavily, it's all the way down to the ground. but you want to end this. It's breaking you on the inside. You're like a melting candle. Each time you look forward to ending this, but it's not practical to end it. You always go back to that coin, to that certificate, to that marriage contract, to that partnership, because everybody relies. The entire tree survives because of the roots. Without the roots, the entire tree falls apart. There's no more access to the nutrients from the soil. And you know to yourself it's gonna kill you. It's gonna kill the family. It's going to hurt your parents. It's going to hurt your reputation. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups. What if you choose the cup? What if you choose the cup? Yeah. What if you choose the cup to set you free? You feel like in your mind, you feel like the cup is going to set you free. Your mind is telling you, once I have this cup, if I prioritize my happiness, I'm going to feel free. I'm going to liberate myself from this situation. There's a lot of Pentacles energy here, so we could be dealing with financial obligation or issue. If you're dealing with work, maybe you've been in this company for a very long time. You've built your roots. You started your apprenticeship here, your training, they trained you. Everything started with this company or with this group of people or with this person, with this boss. And the partnership that you have with this person is so important. They helped you. They trained you all the way from the ground. But there's something in your mind that's telling you, if only I get to possess the cup, I'm gonna feel free. And the cup that you're running after has more coins, has more potential to increase your finances, your investment. I think for you, Sagittarius, you feel like it's going to, I don't know, it's going to improve your reputation, your status in life. So somebody could be approaching their accountant as well, or their landlord, or someone from the bank to beg. There's a begging situation here, Five of Pentacles. Somebody could be asking for money, could be borrowing money within 2 days, 2 weeks, or maybe 2 months. What is this that are you the one who's going to ask? Maybe this is a father figure as well, older brother, maybe your own dad or grandfather, who could potentially give you some kind of helping hand when it comes to your finances. Somebody, okay, there's a legal matter here that's going to shine a light on, that's going to assist you. Could be the King of Pentacles could be a lawyer, or someone who has a knack or a talent for legal situation. They want to give you something, okay? They want to give you a gift. They want to give you some kind of suggestion, but this is a higher level of if this is some kind of counseling, this is a high level of counseling. This is going to help you propel. With a Hermit, it's going to, this, whoever this is, judge, police officer, lawyer, solicitor, or landlord, or maybe an intelligent person, they're gonna give you something. Six of Pentacles. If only you prioritize your happiness, if only you prioritize the cup, not the practical side, you're going to receive something from them. Maybe the person you're prioritizing has something to do, maybe they have something to do with the legal justice. What, you want to be a lawyer? You want to be an accountant? Six of Pentacles. It's going to boost your morale. Okay. Yeah, there I feel like if you choose the cup, Sag, if you choose this happiness, whatever this is, there is really, I think you know exactly why you're going to be happy with this person or with this opportunity. And there's a chance for you to feel very happy, to be glad, and at the same time to have material abundance. This is a devil card. The devil card actually represents material abundance in some way. This is Saturn in Capricorn. And with the 10 of cups here, I feel like this is going to be a happy union. Maybe there's somebody here. Maybe you're in love with someone else, and maybe they work in the legal, maybe they work for a legal office. Maybe they're a police officer, maybe they're in the military, maybe they own their own property. A much older, wiser, masculine energy. It doesn't have to be. You could be a man who's in love with another man, or this could just be their energy. They could be a woman with this bounding pulse of masculine energy. But you know to yourself that this person, if only you choose them over the practical side, they're going to make you very happy. This very strong physical connection, attraction, fulfillment. There's fulfillment in your success. But remember, you're still in that decision making process, but you're more geared towards the practical side. Knight of Pentacles, the one that you built roots with. Okay, Knight of Pentacles. Yeah. Okay, but on the practical side, you also have this. You also have, I told you, you're prioritizing the other person or the other party or the other energy because of what they can offer you. Family, of a close-knit family. Finances are you know, financial, your financial situation is actually better with them, or with this person, or with this job. um, and with this cards, I feel like something is going to move to you during Cancer season. You could be also traveling to see your family with the 10 of Pentacles, Chariot energy. And there's still a sense of fulfillment. If you just become practical, there's still a sense of fulfillment with the 9 of Cups. Okay, something is coming to you. Yeah, there's a chance for you to have a more well-balanced life with with the practical side of things. You're not just this is not just because, oh, the pay is higher, or my family knows his or her family. It's not just that. Oh, he's the father of the kids, she's the mother of my kids. He or she, whatever the gender is, they're familiar with your routine at work. They know, maybe they know your deepest secrets. It's not just about that. There is a chance for this to go to reach another level, to a more well balanced life or connection. Yeah, you could be dealing with a very passionate person as well. They want, okay, somebody here wants to defend their side. Ace of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. They want to defend their side. Maybe they're fighting for you as well, as much as you are fighting for them. But as far as you are aware, you're fighting for them because they're more practical for you. It's a more practical choice to be with them. But what you don't know is they're actually fighting for you as well. Maybe you're in the same page. You don't know whether to call it quits. Yeah, something is coming to you if you're the 9 of Pentacles. It will take you by surprise, a new perspective, a new idea. Okay, a new idea. What is the Ace of Pentacles? Yeah, a chance to build, a chance to it's like a construction that stopped for an indefinite reason, and then now with the Star card, it's like let me invest more money into it, so the construction of this house or church will continue. There was some kind of a slow progress going on, but for some reason this is a restart, a rejuvenation with the star card. Oh my gosh, I'm feeling sleepy. Something is boring you, Sag. Yeah, okay. There's a chance for this marriage or for this relationship to step up a notch if you're open to that. Okay, this is institution, this is marriage card, and this is lovers, partnership, union, collaboration. Again, there's a chance for this collaboration to be renewed. Okay, collaboration, renewal, a higher level of commitment. Okay, so even if you're taking the practical side of this situation or relationship or partnership, you're not going to choose the wrong side of it. You're not going to choose the wrong side of it. But I think what's causing you the Nine of Swords is, what if I don't, what if I turn my back on it? What if I turn my back on it? I'm going to lose my Ten of Cups. I'm going to lose a chance for me to have, a chance to, because I feel like you thought that if you just prioritize the other side, the other party, or the other job, I feel like this is in your head. You feel like this is, I might walk away from what's going to set me free. I don't know. Is this all in your head? Are you just creating this in your head? Because sometimes what our mind is telling us is different from what's really happening in front of us. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's even me, I'm confused with this, but only you can decide. Only you can decide. Any advice for Sagittarius? Yeah, there's an opportunity for this marriage, okay? Or this, whatever this is, it could be a company, institution, or organization that you thought you've lost. There's an opportunity for a new beginning to arise, a more fulfilled sense of being to come. It's coming. It's just a matter of choosing. I don't know who's choosing. Maybe you are choosing or the other party is choosing. But this cup is going to be offered to this person who thought that they've lost something. Who thought that they've lost, if this is a lost marriage, you thought you've lost it. Or maybe the other person thought, did I lose this? Is the other person fighting for me? But there's a cup. So if you can resonate with the Five of Cups, there is a cup coming behind you, being offered to you. Ace of Cups. You're going to be set free. There's a liberation here. You're not going to be tied up to a tree for a long time. Ace of Cups. A chance to heal, perhaps. A new beginning, a progress. Yeah, there you go. See, we saw this first two sets of cards before, and now it's coming back up. Are you gonna give another chance, a second chance, to this King of Cups? What is the Ace of Wands? Oh yeah, I think there's a new beginning for this for this King of Cups. A new beginning, but this time it's for the better. It's for the better, and I hope it lasts longer. A chance to be rekindled. A chance to rejoin forces, collaborate one more time. Yeah, it's coming to you. It's gonna take you by surprise. I told you, somebody here wants to fight for you, but you don't know that they're willing to fight for you. But you thought it was gone. Maybe you're choosing between two parties. I don't know, or between two situations. It's up to you, Sagittarius, and I hope you can work it out. Both of you can work it out. Riding. You're going to ride. You're going to, ride freely and happily. You're, oh, oh. I'm not gonna confuse you anymore, but you're on your way to something magnificent. You're on your way to something amazing. You're moving towards, I think somebody here will recognize how exceptional you are. Like somebody here could be leading you to somewhere, like, oh, you should level up. Like that's what I'm getting here. I think somebody, but you need to obey as well. If somebody tells you, you know what, you shouldn't be here, you should go there, you should go a higher level, and you, if you just obey that, it's going to lead you to a place of exceptionality. People will recognize your exceptional talent, skills. I don't know exactly what this is, but again, you could be dealing with work situation, love, whatever this is. I hope you work this out. Thank you, Sag.